of you got it. So that's why we grow up young men and grow up boys from men that can't communicate. Grow up women that get angry if you ask them questions because they don't know how to communicate. Because we're taking vows of since 13, you've been shaking, quaking. Now you're 22 and he don't even know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? The woman's gonna kill everybody in the house. Why? I'm no longer being silent. To be okay. But do you want to be in it? Because you and your this thing connected to your family. This silent time is up. But that you, shout you. You keep saying you a daughter of the king or a son of the king. You like them little statements. You in royal position. If you remain silent at this right now, your destiny and your time is hidden right now. They banging on each other. If you're not able to do it yourself right now, who's around you will go do it for you. My wife tripped me out, man, because she'll go to the store at the drop of a hat, boy. I'm like, man, I sure do want some, man. Shoes pop on, clothes gone. She doing that for me, man. You thinking my mind, I don't know if I do that. is the one setting them up to kill them. Haman is the baby warfare. I'm going to call it baby warfare. That means you still sucking on bottle caps and stuff. You still worry about folks talking about it. That's baby warfare. I don't know where it's coming from. Y'all pulling something I ain't trying. They were kicking in doors. Remember, Saul was going and hunting people. That's persecution. The request, even to have the kingdom, verse 7. Watch this, man. He replied, my petition and my request is this. Esther is sitting before the king all out of time. She ain't even supposed to be in. And I want Haman this thing on her. She's telling them, how are we going to do this? Oh, Jesus, stop. Oh, come back. 10, verse 10, verse 10. Stay in the Bible, boy. Nevertheless, Haman restrained himself and went home, calling together his friends and Zeresh, his wife. So what is he doing? Gathering up his crew. We finna be blessed, y'all. Verse 11. Haman boasted to them about his vast wealth, his many sons. He feeling it. He feeling it. Keep going. And that's not all Haman added to the banquet she gave. And she has invited me. Ding Mordecai. Haters hate for real. Verse 14. His wife, Zeresh, and his friends said to him, have a gallows. Yeah. That's some smart people. That's good. And ask the king in the morning to have Mordecai. Then go with the king to the dinner. And this suggestion, and he had the
before him. This is what is done for the man the king delights to honor. Afterward, Mordecai returned to the king's gate, but Haman rushed and told Zeresh, his wife, and all of his friends everything that happened. Is of Jewish origin. You cannot stand against him. You will surely come to ruin.
Wait a minute. Keep going. Verse 14. While they were still talking with him, the king's eunuchs arrived and remember you going to the banquet tonight? 15. Presence. She ain't fussing. Who she is.
Yeah.
You know who she with.
Yes.
You know.
Come on, man.
Say that again. Favor will run in your life as long as you keep your heart right. Keep going.
And as they were drinking wine on that second day, the king asked again,
Got the people, you still haven't, you haven't said. So she was able to let you know this stage. Get to this stage, keep going.
it will be given you. What is your request? Favor with you, O king, and if it pleases your majesty, grant me my life. This is my
Saying my people. Yes. In the presence. Now, Haman's head and heart is messed up because he just. So even his advisors knew you're up against something bigger than beefing with God. You see it? But also, and if you forget that, you try to fight him in your flesh. Get whooped.
For I and my people have been sold for destruction and slaughter. No such distress would justify disturbing the king. Kings are
Going through Mordecai here right now. Not Mordecai. Haman. Haman like. Prepare. The table were being prepared with the enemy. Swift, he's right here. We ain't got to go find him. We ain't got to go hunt him. There's nothing to go wrangle you up. Let me keep going before I eat that up. Come on. Whoa! Whoa! Can you see Haman's face? Oh, Jesus is. You understand? Yep. Please hear what I'm saying. When? Keep going.
Then Haman was terrified before the But Haman, realizing that the king had already decided in the palace garden to the banquet hall, Haman was falling on the couch where Esther was reclining. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
Will he even molest the queen while she is with me in the house?
There's going to be no doubt that he got to go. Yeah. He ain't going to find no slippage. Back in those days. Yeah. There you go. You better smile, boy. When this happened, he's reclining, and then all of us, I'm sorry, yeah, the hair, I'm sorry. Fate has been handled. Of an enemy. An enemy. Oh, he got it. He got it. He couldn't take it, man. Like, look at him, man.
Then Harbona, one of the eunuchs attending the king, said, a gallows
So Haman, he was just, oh, I'm going to get, he was creating his own gallows. So I want the whole.
He had it made for Mordecai, who spoke up to help the king. The king's fury subsided.
King, calm back. Child, my enemy has been handled. Everything. That's justice. And that. What did you hear today? What was our attitude?
If I die, I die.
I'm finna do this. I'm finna free me. Die, it die. If that friendship really want to see this thing walk itself all the way out. Jesus didn't have gray area friends. The things you got to. Look at the principles of Esther when she had told him to fast for me. One thing I kept watching in her, you never saw any bitterness in her. You never saw her get angry about anything. She stayed calm through the whole thing. Is your family here? Yes. Did you gather them all in one room, please? See what I'm holding, right? So what's your belief system? How do you guys believe? Oh. Now it just got real. Because see, you used to just go to church on Sundays. Not here. Ain't gonna shoot if I ain't supposed to die. I gotta believe this bullet gonna. So do you see the stuff that's being removed and replaced? It's trying to control the way we think, how we process. Show up like we're here to help you out of something. What did you pull from Esther? The stuff we take chances for, a lot of times ain't even worth what we take in it. And get a 25-year sentence. Set his life up to visit me in a cage for 25 years. Make an impact. Be present. Say that, man. Tell the enemy in his face, I will be present. No, but I'm going to stay present. Now, you see what she did? Calm she was through the entire thing. Now I was reading. Monica know what she gonna do. She just come here, I'm finna tear more. I'm finna tear Haman up. He don't even know what. And kind of remind me of Monica, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm like this. Happy day. Mm-hmm. Now there's some. Oh, Haman. The reason why they're the train, not just a few. They're the train. Have kids behind, but there's going to be a lot of girls coming. I die. If I die, and I can hear them going, if I die, I die. I die. People say they built like. I told you the wineskin is from the poor regard. It's going to show us who. From Esther today. Don't worry about your enemy, man. God. Who's this Mordecai guy? He been outside the chain, outside the known. It's about God making you known. For some doggone reason, Esther doesn't come and free the whole nation. Now, Naomi's daughter-in-law, the one that didn't leave, usually at that point they'll separate. He didn't. So, and he saw her and he couldn't. They don't say that in there. You know the hype and the nice little dick, but I want us to see the principle in this today. Ruth, I'm finna free that little thing. Thank you, Lord. For my young. You got your boy ass. The Bible doesn't say this, but theologians. Studies that says after they slept together, she conceived. Jesus, I don't know what the day is doing to me. Ooh, go ahead and get you a Joshua or something. I don't know if that was a man or woman. I forgot. But they're going to match. I think they're going to combine in the end because you're looking at character. Revenge in her heart. She had none of that in her heart. And when you don't have that, God can really fight. You know what I'm saying? You operate in that kind of heart. He can continue to fight for you day by day by day. The moment you go to verse.
Now Naomi had a relative on her husband's side from the clan of Elimelech. Fields and pick up the leftover grain behind anyone in whose eyes I find favor. No.
1 verse 17. I knew it was something in common. Thank you, Jesus. I'm like, why are we going? What kind of attitude Ruth got? Esther, they both are operating. You see what I'm saying? They both had that same attitude of, hey, today I'm believing you're going to hit that spot to where, you know, for my future, if I go, I go. What was Jesus' mentality? I'm going to die because of this. He told them. Quit living like you know when you're going to leave. I'm touching your stuff, but that's what I'm trying to. Look, man. Time I told you that you ain't got nothing to do. You want to ride to Houston? Yeah, let's go. You just kind of all over. Get there. These are the places I need to be to get there. You know what they do when they get to that level? What they do? They charge you for their time. They don't get. Did y'all hear what LaShonda said? Yeah. She flies to Florida. Her mentor's in Florida, and she flies because that person has something she wants. Yeah. Yep. I'm finna get out your way now. You gotta step this up. Stop. You man. To come out. That's why it gets frustrating. I'm like, look, you need to go boom, boom, boom. Don't waste mine. Thank you, Jesus. With me, be it ever so severely, if anything, but death. On that scripture, because now we're going to see what really dew she had. The fresh dew. Yes, an beautiful eyes. That's what we work on every day, right? But if they charge you for a cheeseburger and eat it and get your little fries and your little milkshake, that's $10 right there. There's a different you to get to that place. So you got to sacrifice this old. Because what's happening when you arrive at this place, you got the thing. Understood how she sat. She understood who she was. She understood the law of this thing. She got her into the presence of the king with no harm. She knew little old piano player. Quit this minimum. Well, sit on this stuff, man. I saw the little girl come out of her. She didn't know which way to go. Real calm, talking guy. Because what was happening, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there, we talking, and he was talking about cooking for Beyonce. Everybody bring it to a place where you can see it. They're sitting there waiting on him to get finished cooking. Y'all better sit there and wait. And what they gonna do? You hear what I'm saying? So what you possess is not some little old thing. Businessmen. They're just in the wrong business. Fall, but I don't get best businessman, it's in you. Every time you hit that lick, you taking a risk. That's an it's the same. That's the same spirit that Bill Gates. Same spirit that Steve Jobs had to risk. Back to the thing. Willing to die. Go back to chapter 2. Go back to chapter 2. Go back to chapter 2. So, and also as you go to start where we at, verse 2. She's separated from the covenant. Moabite. He wasn't even supposed to be blessed like this. Here it is again. Favor means I'm going into an area or a realm I'm not even qualified to be in.
in the fields behind the harvesters. As it turned out, she found herself working in a field. Just then, Boaz arrived from Bethlehem and greeted the harvesters. "The Lord be with you."
Her mindset was to bring in the, okay, I haven't seen her before. Because you're going to see there's already other young women out there.
She said, "Please let me glean and gather among the sheaves behind the
work ethic. Yeah. You waiting on your Boaz. Now, see, because what happened, you figure, let me go make sure I'm. Makeup running, hair done got a little frizzy. But she bringing that harvest in, though. You hear it? You hear it?
Listen to me. Don't go and glean in another field, and don't go away from here. Stay.
My field. Why? I like your hustle.
I have told the men not to touch you. And when
Ruth show was fine. He was watching that. And now he's saying, I told the men, don't touch you. You better hear what I'm saying. What's happening in her life? Favor.
Ground, she exclaimed, "Why have I found such favor in your eyes that you..."
What did she say? How have I found recognized?
Right. Yeah, that's good.
You hear it, the mentality. Help you with this, ladies, guys. You're Boaz, you'll agree with me. After he's seen her do her own thing out him. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. To all my Ruths out there, have Boaz characteristics. A Boaz characteristic. Verse 1. Chapter 1, verse 7. Let's go back to the right just in case they forgot it.
Die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord deal with me, be it ever so. But Ruth replied, "Don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go." "Look," said Naomi, "your sister-in-law is going back
to her God." She's leaving, breaking the covenant with the God of Israel, go back to her God.
"Would you wait until they grew up? Would you remain unmarried for them? No, my daughters." At this, they wept again. Then Orpah kissed her mother-in-law.
Now, will we go back to Ruth, chapter 2? On me. So I don't have to be trying to cook up anything. Okay? Verse 10 again. I'm going to mess this up. Go to verse 10.
Foreigner.
She asked him a direct question. Did she not? Why? Now listen to this answer. Now keep in mind Ruth chapter 1.
Boaz replied.
Keep going.
"For your mother-in-law, since the death of your husband, how you..."
He had a real conversation about her. Is what drew him to her. That's what she had just got there. So faith. You see it? Now watch, keep going. "
whose wings you have come to take refuge. May I continue the standing of one of your servant girls. At mealtime, roasted grain. She ate all she wanted and had some left over. Embarrass her.
Even if she don't know what she's doing.
Pull out some stalks for her from the bundles and leave them for her to pick up, and don't rebuke.
Thank you together. No, this stuff is serious. He is setting up a legacy for her. What? Just go over there and lay it in her path so she can. You understand what I'm saying? He's like, I'm. She is a humble. She's humble. She listens. She could have left. That's what they did when the family man died. They go back to their gods. He said, no, I'm not leaving you. And Boaz, all the little ladies in the field, he goes into the bed chambers with him. They have a child. He becomes wife. Obed. Okay? Obed is the father. Jesus' lineage. Yeah. So you thought the favor was. So that's why you're sitting here thinking what God is doing through you is for you. What I'm saying. If you get out of this thing of God is blessing me so I can have a full bank account in that place, every time he placed you somewhere, you find favor. Don't get his son in that company, his son in that place you're at, his son in that school. Every situation. Shows up. Then Jesse shows up. Then David. And then in a manger is this little guy. But if you look at your life as a purpose, God, each step has a purpose. But I want you to hear the truth on that. See, I'll be going too far sometime. Let me back up here, man. Boaz see more than that man said, even if she out there messing up, so she won't even know she messing up. See, I just lay some grain. Come on, 'cause if I don't put no grain in his path, he gonna quit. So back to the correct field, the correct row. So it's just, man, give God. Man. Hold it high. He might be watching online. Boaz might be watching you. Ruth, Esther. Amen. Even as I see what they did. When you read in Kings, this king did not find favor. Look what he did. You understand? Shout, you got it if you got it. Hallelujah. I think she knew I was going to mess with it. We were locking eyes for not going to make it over here. Be willing to reveal who you are. I'm learning that now. That old one, he still try to pop up and do stuff. see you on Wednesday night. Let's go to I want to go to I'm gonna listen to this. Imagine Me. Kirk Franklin, Imagine Me. I want us to hear these words, man, because